Hi, welcome back to the channel. I'm Tim from timsonesiyoga.com, and I'm here today with Johanna. So stoked to have Johanna on the channel today. And today we're going to be doing a postnatal video. So we're going to address some of the things that you might be going through: tight neck and shoulders from carrying a human around a bunch. Also issues with the rib cage and the core. So we're going to work on opening up the neck and the shoulders, all the strain from being hunched over, and then do a little bit to integrate your core so that as you're moving throughout the practice, you have more of an awareness of how you can hold yourself from your center again. Okay, so let's get started. Good. Let's get started on the back. Lie down on your back. So there's lots of different ways to start in yoga, start seated meditation, start in child's pose. But especially with neck and shoulder tension, I like to start off on the back because this is going to allow you to start to open up the chest and release some of the tension that you're holding in your neck and in your shoulders. So take your arms out to your side just a little bit, maybe like a foot away from your body. And then bend your knees and put your feet onto the floor. All right. So now that the psoas isn't pulling, you could just feel as you close your eyes and connect to your breath, visualize with each in-breath like your spine is getting longer, like the tailbone is releasing out of your back and the crown of the head is reaching away from the tailbone. And as you exhale, just feel the natural grounding, cooling, calming sensation. As you breathe in and the spine lengthens, naturally the chest and the shoulders will start to open. And as you breathe out, just feel yourself relax into the floor. All right, then open your eyes and we'll do a little hip stretch. Hug your right knee in towards your chest and stretch your left leg out along the floor. Press through your heel and stretch from your inner leg down towards your knee, towards your big toe. Then change legs. Hug your left knee in and stretch your right leg out. So in another video that we did, we really focused, I'll put the link below, on how Johanna was teaching how to integrate our core into all our movements. So we're going to go through that again a little bit so that when we practice today, you'll be more focused on how to integrate your core. So now set your feet down onto the floor. Knees bent, feet down. Then as you inhale, stretch your arms up towards the ceiling. And then as you exhale, feel from your lower belly you're going to hug in and keep the length through your spine as you slowly curl yourself up towards your knees. And then stretch your arms forward. Good. Now, as you reach forward, try to reach like you're going to reach past your heels with your arms, but from the back of the armpit more. But then also feel that your spine is getting longer. Feel especially your low abs turn on. And then, without twisting in your hips at all, just bring your right leg up into tabletop position. And then change legs. Feel like it's coming from the squeeze of your lower belly. Really draw in there. Then change legs. Good. One more time. Change legs. And now bring both legs up into tabletop position. Feel your belly squeeze and keep reaching longer. Lengthen out the spine as you're tucking your abs in. Good. Then slowly, one leg at a time, set your feet back down onto the floor. and then lower your head back down. Nice. So that's like beginner, how to get those things turned on again. Now let's try it with the head down. We'll try a little more advanced. So again, feel the spine get very long, and then start to turn on your low abs. Really feel your low abs turn on, and one leg at a time, bring the legs up into tabletop position. Good. Nice. Now, without twisting at all in your hips, slowly lower your right heel away from you, keeping the knee bent. And then bring your leg back up. And slowly lower the left leg, but feel your belly draw in as you do it. Just keep the intention like you're turning those muscles on. And back up. Keep lengthening through your tailbone. Change legs. And change legs. So if it's too advanced to do with a straight leg, you can just keep the knee bent like that, and then come back up. All right, set your feet back down. So as you just have the intention to get those muscles to start to wake back up, remember, don't rush it. You can just start with the more simple one, just bringing one leg up at a time with the other foot down. That's easier. Okay, now roll over to your side and come into a child's pose. So in child's pose, you'll have the knees wide enough for the ribs to fit in between. Big toes together, sit back towards your heels. So all the tension in your hips and in your lower back, you can start to release some of this tension in child's pose. Great pose to help to restore health to the lower back. All right, and then from child's pose, let's do a little side stretch. So look out towards your thumbs, and then walk your hands over to the right so that your chest aims out over your knee. As you're doing that, let your left hip release back and down, and then breathe space into your left side ribs. Walk your hands back to center and over to the left. Then walk your hands back to center and take downward facing dog now. So come up onto your hands and your knees. Curl your toes under and lift your knees, hips, stretch back. Now in this down dog, let's keep a bend in the knees and just work on stretching your spine longer like when you're on the floor. So reach out, reach up through your hips, turn from your triceps down towards the floor to feel space across the back of your neck. Good, and then let's try just stretching one leg towards straight. So stretch your left leg towards straight with a nice bend in your right knee. And then change legs. Change legs. And change legs. All right, then walk your feet forward to the front of your mat. And fold forward. Slowly roll yourself up to stand now. Stand tall. And we'll do a little flow to help to open up your hip flexors. So as you inhale, raise your arms up, Surya Namaskar C. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, make a flat back, lengthen your spine. Then step your left foot back into a lunge and lower your knee down. Inhale, from that work of your middle, lift up from your belly and come up, raise your arms up, go slow with control. Good. Then, keeping the length of your spine, control from your middle, slowly bring your hands back down. And stretch back into down dog. Then inhale, raise your left leg up from the inner thigh. Shift into plank and pull your knee up. And then step your foot up lightly by your thumb. Come up onto your fingertips, reach your chest forward. Step your back leg forward and fold forward. Inhale, come all the way up to stand, raise your arms up. Exhale, hands to your heart. All right, let's do the other side. Inhale, raise your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Step your right leg back into a lunge and lower your knee. Reach down through your right shin, lift from your belly, come up. Nice and controlled. Good. Then with control, lead with your chest, keep the length. Bring your hands back down and stretch back to downward dog. Inhale your right leg up from the inner thigh. Shift into plank, pull your knee up. Step your foot all the way up by your thumb. Inhale, come up onto your fingertips, lengthen in your lunge. Then step your back leg forward and fold forward. Inhale, come all the way up, raise your arms up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Good. Inhale, raise your arms up again. Exhale, fold forward. Let's practice a crescent lunge now. Inhale, make a flat back. Step your left leg back into a lunge. Good. Now pause here. Hug your right outer hip in. Lift from your belly and come up to raise your arms up. So feel your right outer hip muscle turn on, which is going to cue your core to start to turn on. So from the strength of your hip will help to activate your core muscles. Then with control, nice and slow, bring your hands back down. And step your back leg forward. And fold. Inhale, make a flat back again. Step your right leg back. Nice long lunge. Firm your left outer hip. Then lift from your belly. Feel your spine lengthen as you come up. Control the movement. Nice. Bring your hands back down. And step your back leg forward. Good. Then inhale, come all the way up, raise your arms up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. For some hip opening, let's do side angle and triangle now. So turn to your right and separate your legs wide apart. Spread your arms out. Good. So feel your feet even on the floor. Press down through all four corners of your feet. Then turn your legs to the right. So turn your left toes in a little, turn your right leg all the way out. Bend your right knee over your ankle. And bring your right forearm onto your right thigh. Then reach your left arm all the way over your ear. So in side angle pose, if you look down at your right leg, you want to make sure that your right ankle, knee, and hip are all lined up. Then reach long through your back heel and reach past your left fingertips. So that's the side angle. Make that line nice and long. Feel the opening through your armpit chest, through the reach of your arm, helping to break up the stiffness in your shoulder and your neck. Then inhale, come back up. Good. And change sides. Straighten your right leg. Turn your legs to the other side. Bend your left knee. And bring your left forearm onto your thigh. Reach your right arm all the way over. So feel your back heel bone ground into the floor. Make sure that the left knee hasn't twisted in at all. Keep turning your thigh out. Open up across the front of the pelvis. Inhale, come back up. Good, straighten your leg, turn your toes in, and then turn your legs to the other side. Now, we're gonna use the assistance of blocks for this one, but you can just feel how much you'll need for this next one. So for triangle, turn your right thigh all the way out so that your knee is pointed straight out towards the same direction as your toes. Then reach with your right arm out over your leg and place your hand on the outside of your foot on a block. Now, right now, your body's gonna be a little more flexible than it normally would. So instead of sinking into your flexibility, press down through your feet, pull up from your lower belly, and then feel yourself elongate instead of just hanging into it. It'll be really easy just to hang into the pose, but start to wake up the leg muscles and your core muscles. Then inhale, come back up. Press with your feet, pull your belly up. Good, change sides, reach out over your left leg. So turn the left thigh all the way out and then reach out and place your hand down. So we're consciously going a little less deep into the pose so you can feel your muscles turn on. Press down evenly through your feet so your leg muscles turn on. Grow your spine longer so your core turns on. Open the chest through the reach of the arms. Good, then reach into your feet and come back up. Strong core to come up. Good. Turn your left toes in. Then clasp your hands behind your back and spin your shoulder heads back. So in every yoga pose, you're doing core work as you come in and out of it and as you hold it consciously. So tip from your pelvis now and start to fold forward. But even the way that you're folding, you can feel that your core is supporting you. You're not just hanging into the pose. Then change the interlock of your hands. Take the other index finger on top. Press down into your feet and inhale, come all the way back up to stand. Then step up to the top of your mat. And we'll just try a balance pose now. So this is important, start to cultivate balance. Press down through your left heel and then slide your right heel up the inseam of your left leg. It can go above the knee or below the knee, just don't put it right on the knee. Then bring your palms together. Once you're steady, raise your arms up. Good, then bring your arms back down, lower your leg down, and change sides. Then raise the arms up once you're steady. All right, then lower your leg down and release your arms. Inhale, raise your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Step back one leg at a time into down dog. Inhale into plank pose. The plank challenge, here we go. Turn on the core muscles. Feel your lower belly turn on as best you can. Feel your shoulders stack right over your wrists. Open your chest and lengthen your spine, but without letting your middle sink. Now to make it more challenging, if you feel like you're really strong in this, you want a little more challenge, raise your right leg up just an inch, but keep your belly pulled up. Change sides, left leg up just an inch, Good job. Set that foot down and then lower slowly all the way down onto your belly. Point your toes back and inhale into baby cobra position, low cobra. So in this pose, as you reach down with your hands and open up the skin of the hands into the floor, spread across your collarbones. Then slide your hands all the way back underneath your elbows without the shoulders rolling in at all. So this is a great chest opener and back strengthener here. It's going to start to wake up the back muscles that get turned off from all the carrying that you're doing. So just think about getting as long as you can here, like you're undoing that hunched upper back that has been cultivated. Keep spreading, lengthening, reaching, reach through your toes. Good, now roll yourself up another inch, but lead with your chest. And then slowly lower your chest back down. And stretch back to child's pose. All right, then come into a seated position. So I'm going to recommend sitting on a little block or cushion for this next one. This is a great hip opener. So for this one, you're going to take your right heel and bring it to the outside of your left hip, and then cross your left knee right up on top of your right knee. If it's too difficult to get the knees to cross like that, then you could just sit simple cross legs too. That works fine. All right, so whichever knee is on top, you'll take that arm from under. So if your left knee is on top, like Johanna, you take your left arm under and then open your chest. Then raise the right arm straight up. And this is a really good shoulder opener, chest opener. Bend the right elbow and then stretch your fingertips towards each other. Now we don't want to close the chest to get the bind. If you're not bound with the fingers, that's fine. You could just work on pulling the hands in opposite directions. If you do have the bind and you can physically pull, that's fine too. But whichever one you're doing, make sure you haven't closed the chest to get the hands to slide deeper. Roll the chest open, breathe the spine tall, and actively reach the hands away from each other. Good, then release the arms and change the cross of your legs. Take the other knee on top. Sit up tall. Good, then take your right arm from under and left arm from above. Bend your elbow. Hands don't have to clasp. If they do, that's cool. Reach the hands in opposite directions. More importantly, grow the spine tall. Make sure you haven't collapsed the thoracic spine, the heart spine, to take the hands deeper. And then release. Good. Now come onto your back, lie down flat on your back. The block could just go to the side. And we're going to do, depending on your energy level, like if you just had enough, you could do supported bridge. So you could bend your knees, lift your butt, and slide this block underneath your sacrum just like this and hang out. And this is a great way to help to restore your body, your energy levels, just to supported bridge. If you're feeling like you're like, no, I want to work my legs a little bit, okay, then lift your buttock up and do an active bridge. We'll hold for 5 breaths. Whichever one you're doing, let the shoulder heads and the upper arm bones stretch down into the floor. Turn the thighs so the knees point straight ahead. And as the shoulder heads and the upper arms reach into the floor, you can feel your back muscles start to engage a little bit to help to open your chest. If you're holding in the active bridge, slowly lower your butt back down and take a breath. And then go right back up. If you're in the supported bridge, you're just chilling, hang out. Now, whichever bridge you're doing, inhale your arms up to the ceiling, and then slowly reach your arms all the way back. Good, then bring your arms back down at your side. Move the block if it's there, and lower your buns down. Open the arms out at your side. Cross your right knee over your left knee. Shift your hips over to the right just a little bit, and then let your knees fall over to the left. Keep releasing the right shoulder down. To minimize the twist and stay more connected to your core, you can kind of put a little block underneath your knee so it doesn't go all the way to the floor, and that'll help to get more length through your spine as you do this. Then bring your knees and your hips back to center. Change the cross of your legs. Take your hips over to the left a little and let your knees go over to the right. Keep releasing the left shoulder down into the floor. And as you look over to the left, feel the nice gentle stretch you get for your neck. Let those neck muscles start to relax. So there's two great ways you can alleviate neck, shoulder, upper back tension through belly back bends will help to strengthen your muscles so that the chest stays open more. These supine twists. Also, you can do foam rolling and rolling with the ball, which I'll put a link below to a video that has a nice upper back and neck rolling sequence that can really help before you practice the yoga so that you're not holding so much tension in there. Bring your knees and your hips back to center, and then stretch your legs out for Shavasana, corpse pose. All right, so now this is your final meditation, your time just to relax and restore. With your eyes closed, let your body relax. Relax the hands and the feet. Let go of any tension in your legs. Let the abdomen soften. Let the shoulders and the neck relax. Relax your jaw and your tongue and all the muscles in your face. And for the next minute, just practice watching your breath. Conscious breathing is one of the most powerful mindfulness meditations we could do. Let the focus on the breath bring you into the present. Let the breath calm the nerves and soothe the mind. Now on your next exhalation, gently bend your knees and roll over to your right side. Press yourself up to seated. Sit up tall, bring your palms together. And just notice the shift that comes at the end of your practice. Notice how the body feels. Notice your breath and the quality of your mind. Thank you for watching. Namaste.
Namaste.
All right, so thanks so much to Johanna for suggesting this video, and I hope you feel some relief after doing this video, feel centered, grounded. Make sure to check out Johanna on Instagram at Johanna Maggie, and also you could check out her blog one more time. What's the website?
Motherspell.
Motherspell.com. Okay, cool. And also, while you're at it, hit the like button on this video, leave a comment, let me know more ideas for other things that you'd like to see, if you want to see more videos like this, and also subscribe to the channel. See you next time. Have a great day.